Delta,
and Blue.
And this is Yugi's Battle City deck profile.
So our Battle City Yugi deck is one of the absolute first decks we ever put together, even before we had this YouTube channel.
And now that we've come back, we've updated a lot of our decks, including Yugi's Battle City deck. We streamlined it to 40 cards. It feels like his deck plays better. It feels more like a Yugi deck. It's just streamlined, in our opinion.
We all know as the main character, Yugi plays more cards than just about anybody. And we went from a 50-card deck, and then we had a side deck version to separate the Battle City, pre-finals, and then the actual finals. And now we just cherry-picked our best 40 cards.
If you're interested, the full version is still in our deck list document that's in the description. But to get started, we have Alpha the Magnet Warrior. No surprise there. Beta the Magnet Warrior. You would have expected that, I'm sure. Yugi's Classic Dark Magician. The original R2, it's gotta be. And the third Magnet Warrior, Gamma. I really like the Magnet Warriors too. They were one of the great additions to like the debuted in Battle City. We have Gazelle. No surprise there. I mean, these are vanillas. There's only so much to say. Jax Knight.
The Knights themselves didn't make an appearance until the finals of Battle City, but again, being one unified deck, just, it has the best of everything.
On the effect monsters, Archfiend of Guilford, very cool. If you watch the Yugi Kaiba duel, which you can click right here, you saw Archfiend of Guilford played, along with Gazelle and Burfomet. Big Shield Gardena. Another really cool one. Buster Blader. Now that's a cool one that debuted in Battle City.
And stuck around for many, many more seasons.
Dark Magician Girl. Fan favorite that, you got it, debuted in Battle City. Electromagnetic Turtle. Glad we finally got that. King's Knight. Karibo. Slifer, the Sky Dragon, naturally. And Valkyrion. That's it for Yugi's monsters. Brain Control. Card Destruction, another classic. Card of Sanctity.
So quickly to touch on this, you notice the white sticker on Card of Sanctity, and you probably saw that on Slifer a few cards back. So real quickly, for those of you who are not as familiar with our channel, we play some of the cards with effects more similar to the way they were in the anime. To make this easier for you to watch, we put that white sticker on the card. So as you watch us through our duels, you'll be able to know if we're playing the card with its printed effect or playing the card with the more anime style effect. So that's for you as a viewer to help track that. It's not every card. We kind of go through and try to field out the ones that we felt are most different. Card of Sanctity, if you know what it does in the anime and then you know what the TCG version does, there's a world of difference, and it really changes the way the games go.
And you'll also notice Slifer had one of those errata stickers. Slifer also is errata to a more anime-like effect, and you can see all our erratas in the errata document in our description of this video. Change of Heart, used by Bakura, but that worked so well you decided to play it too. Diffusion. For those that have seen our videos before, this one is a new addition to the errata list. Double Spell.
Overall, we try to keep it simple, but, some cards are changed even subtly enough that it does change the gameplay. So we do our best to try to, really blend the TCG and the anime together.
And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this deck profile, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we do a deck profile, when we do a duel, Exile the Wicked, Magic Formula, Monster Reborn, Reborn the Monster, Polymerization, Pot of Greed, The Last Spell, also a cool one that debuted in Battle City. And moving on to Yugi's traps. Chain Destruction.
Yugi's Ballast deck has a really impressive trap lineup.
It really does. And there's some that didn't make the cut. Dust Tornado. I love that in the duel against Seeker. Another great one, duel against Seeker, anybody? Magic Cylinder. Another classic. Mystical Ref Panel. This one was really cool. Very cool effect too, just for, you know, gameplay. Spellbinding Circle, another Duel's Kingdom original, came back. Regulation of Tribe. And the 40th card in Yugi's deck, Time Seal.
So those are the 40 cards that we picked out of the, you know, all the ones that he had played. We like it. We feel the deck plays better than it used to. Of course, you may have your own preferences about some cards you would have put in, cards you would have dropped out. You know, leave us some feedback. Tell us what you think. Maybe is something in particular that you like better.
Yeah, it's kind of a choose what you want if you're cutting it down to 40 cards and not using literally everyone Yugi played in that season. And then his fusions. Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. New Chimera cards recently released in the TCG. They're interesting. Not going to make its way into this deck, but interesting. And Dark Paladin. Very, very cool big fusion boss monster of Yugi's. And that's it. Yugi's 40-card updated deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.